Me and Jake running down the street with a handful of comic books, kicking ass and banging chicks and drinking booze
No, not
and
me.
smoking
Not
weed.
me. I'm married.
Yeah, well,
I'm married.
Jake.
Can't do that.
Yeah. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back, everybody, to Off Panel, Off Topic.
It sounds like Shatner in Star Trek. Welcome back to
Off Panel,
Off Topic. Oh, I was too.
You gotta. So do you? Oh, I'm Tyler.
I appreciate it on that. I'm Jake. We all do it.
Yep. I shat a little early.
Everybody has it. You try and trust that fart,
premature Shatner.
Shat your pants.
Premature Shatner. The reason why.
If I were William Shatner, I would have called myself the Shat a long time ago.
I mean,
the dude's almost on.
The reasoning why he acted, he developed that acting style, is I read this in a book with that Leonard Nimoy wrote 2 books. One of them was I Am Not Spock, and then 10 years later he wrote
I Am Spock.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh really?
And I Am Spock is actually a really cool book because he writes it in the style of he's talking to the character Spock, because he understands
doing it like actor studio style. I'm
just
sorry, I'm
hanging out with him. Yeah,
Continue.
shut up. But you know what I mean? Like he kind of he'll start like the chapter with Spock saying something, and you know what I mean, and he goes, "Well, this is not necessarily true, and this is where I'm not like you," and he talked about the reason why he started that acting style is because back in the day, in the early days of television, they wouldn't take the camera off you until you were done saying your lines.
Okay.
And so Shatner wisely
the most time
figured out, hey, if I go, what do you mean? It's going to be in that extra couple seconds on screen that other actors won't get.
You gotta.
And isn't that just perfect? Isn't that perfect? Like tracking, that just tracks, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Like what a douche.
Well, I mean, they didn't really seem to like each other that much. George Takei famously didn't like.
Well, Shatner has a huge ego, which is unfortunate because I wish Shatner was more like Captain Kirk. Because Captain Kirk's kind of a dick, but he's
It's funny because
cares.
I love how we're doing a whole thesis on fucking William Shatner, but
welcome to the show.
I've only known him as the joke. It's like Chuck Norris. I've only known him as the meme, where like it's William Shatner.
I've never seen one Chuck Norris movie except for maybe
Delta Farce.
Yes,
or Delta Force. Delta Farce is Larry the Cable Guy.
Same person.
Man, I'm like Chuck Norris out here, man. That's the best Larry the Cable Guy I got. By the way, he's the best Nebraska has to offer, apparently. Go Big Red.
So, don't you wish he was more like Captain Kirk? You know, like a good guy.
Also, I'm kind of shocked. He might reach 100.
How old is he now?
He's in his 90s. Like 95, I think.
Mm.
Poor Betty White. She was so close.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't she like weeks away?
No, she did turn 100, I believe.
No, she was on the doorstep of 100, but I'm pretty sure she 99. It was like weeks before her birthday.
I think you're high.
I think you're high, sir.
I think you're high.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
It's a long box.
I love that. That might be my favorite intro, just because
I don't know how you did it, but it's amazing.
It freaks me out every time.
Well, it's like
it catches you off guard. I squeaked and then I rolled with it.
It's time.
I'm going first
puberty
today.
All right.
So as you know, sometimes there's crickets in my basement. Apparently.
Tell me. Make sure you tell us who the.
Absolutely not.
The creative team is.
I will not talk about the artists on this book. But I have in my very hands the the full series from 2017, I believe. Tom King and Mitch Gerads. The guy he's the guy who did the Peacemaker book we're going to talk about. Mitch Gerads, I think, is how it's called. Gerads. Anyway, he's the artist that works on that book, The Vigilante.
Mitch Gerads.
I thought it was Gerardus. But anyway,
Well,
regardless.
Gerads.
Regardless, his artwork is so like
oh yeah, dude, it's so lifelike, but it's also crazy as fuck.
And I think the thing is, like, I can gush all day long about the writing of this book, but it isn't just. It is like this is cliche because I talk about it a lot on the show, but it's true. There are just some books that work so incredibly well as a comic book you couldn't imagine it as anything else, and we're going to talk about it on this show with Absolute Martian, Manhunter, and stuff like that. And I feel like this book, Mr. Miracle, is the same. It is pretty self-contained. If you don't know anything about the New Gods, you'll be fine. There is the first couple pages kind of catch you up to everything and kind of give you the backstory of Orion and
this
Scott
wasn't
Free.
during like the New 52 or whatever, right?
No,
that was back in the
this was around the time when when did
I don't know when that was.
Jack Kirby pass away? Well, there was some sort of like DC did a bunch of like anniversary books for Kirby.
Let's make money off of it.
Well, yeah, there was some sort of thing tied with the New Gods or something, but like that. But this book essentially it is self-contained, so you could just sit down and read this and be done with it. But it does tie to New Genesis and Apocalypse and
well, it's kind of hard not to. His wife was
no, yeah,
one of
they are the New Gods. They are they're from Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Well, and in this book explains, Scott Free is actually the son of the High Father, who is the ruler of New Genesis.
Yep.
And as a pact, he trades him to Darkseid, and he gets Darkseid's son, Orion. And Orion lives on New Genesis, blah, blah, blah. So they touch on that in this, and they kind of run you down on that. Then it kind of jumps off and tells its own story. You could argue if... And the beauty of it is, it is not at all tied to a canon or anything like that. It even makes jokes about it in this book where... It ties to it. Also, you'll love this book because it is 100% a love letter to Jack Kirby, and there are tons of references to his previous work, some of his thoughts, even like there's references to his actual name, which I think was Jacob Curl.
Yeah, he changed it.
It's in the book because it's on the headstone. But anyway, the point is, this is. I'm trying my best not to really go too much into detail on this book because I think.
Hey man, check it out.
It is one of those books where I truly mean this.
Jacob Kurtzberg.
Kurtzberg, yes. This is a book that when I finished reading it, I immediately said like, this is one of the best comics.
Kirby died in '94.
So there was something with the New Gods. Anyway, point is, stop fucking interrupting me. I'm joking because I did it earlier.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Anyway, This book truly is one of the best books I've read in a couple of years. Like, this is really...
Can I see it?
No. This is really really cool book. And I'd been... This book, it's like when I talked about Do a Powerbomb. It's a book that had been on my radar for a long time, and it had a lot of hype behind it. I like Tom King's work, some of his work. I never really read his Batman. I know some people hate it. Never really read that. I gave him shit for it, though. It's just funny because I never really read it. But the thing that he does perfectly in this book, without spoiling things, Scott Free's relationship with Big Barda is honestly the driving force of this book, and at the end of the day, it's kind of a romance comic book if you think about it, because you go on a journey with them that feels incredibly human, incredibly... Why are you spoiling it? Why do you keep scanning through it? You're going to spoil it for yourself. It's very, very believable, and it's very... Like, there's moments in this book with their marriage that I've had these conversations with my wife in some way, and some like moments. And like what's so crazy about it is he does an amazing job of playing with the duality of Scott Free's life, because he is excuse me, he does do things on Earth.
Is Oberon show up?
Yeah.
Little midget guy.
Who weirdly looks like Jack Kirby. He is in it. He is actually one of the driving.
He should be. The thing you got to remember about Mr. Miracle is those of us who grew up reading comics in the 80s and 90s, we read Justice League International, and that featured Mr. Miracle as one of the. Basically, what happened was the Crisis on Infinite Earths happened, and they reset the DC universe. And the guys who were charged in making the new Justice League were told, these are the characters you can have. You can have Guy Gardner, you can't have Hal Jordan. And like, okay. You can have Batman, and you can have Blue Beetle and Booster Gold, and you can have Mr. Miracle. And they're like, what the fuck? You know, like, okay. So they made it work because they made Oberon such a big part of the series as well, and Big Barda a little bit. But yeah, you can't write a story about Mr. Miracle because it's one of those. It's one of those couples in fiction that you just can't break up.
No, yeah, you can't.
You hear that, Peter Parker, Mary Jane Watson, Marvel, you fuckers.
Well, that's another thing too. Is Barda
dicks? Are we gonna change it?
That's another thing too. Is Kirby modeled? He said the relationship between Scott and Barda was like his relationship with his wife, and that's a great point. You can't have a Mr. Miracle book without Barda, and she adds so much to this book, so much emotional depth. Like there's like
she's a bad motherfucker,
and
dude.
The way that they have like I said, the dual life, where there's a juxtaposition of him doing things at with the house and because they start a family, they have a baby, and like they're talking about parental things. But there's also the next page. There's panels of him like breaking down on the battlefield because he's fighting this endless war, and like, dude, the first two, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but the first, after they give you the recap of like where we're at of how the whole origin story of Mr. Miracle, the splash page is so gripping and shocking and like what the fuck. And it doesn't, and just like how this, and what I also love about this book, it's kind of a mind fuck, and you're not really sure, and the ending is kind of ambiguous. And my favorite thing about that being ambiguous is Tom King has talked about that ending, and he's said, I know the ending, but I'll never tell you. You have to figure out the ending. I'm never going to give you what the real... And I'm like, you know what? Great. You know who else did that? John Carpenter. You know why? Because the Thing's ending is incredible because you don't know. And that's one of the beauty of this book. Is the ending...
This day, was either one of them the Thing? Was neither of them the Thing? Were they ever going to get out of there?
My favorite thing about this book, though, is how they committed to the 9-panel grid. And it works really well for this, and I think is also kind of a throwback to that era of that was just the style of the time, and kind of a throwback to that. And it's very intentional with the story. There's like little things with like glitches in the artwork where you're kind of like questioning the reality of some things, and it's an incredible book. It's
a mind fuck.
I got it from the library. I'm gonna have to buy my own copy and give it to you, or let you read it, and we can definitely get into spoilers.
Like
and really,
all those other books you said you were gonna buy and let me borrow.
Get into spoilers and really break it down because
it's
a book that is I want. It's truly. If people were to say like what are some examples of why you love DC, I'm gonna be like this fucking.
I thought you almost said Jesus.
This book right here.
I don't need to give you no reasons to love Jesus.
And also, if you don't think that DC doesn't have human characters, and like, because that was always the criticism, like Marvel characters have real problems, DC characters, shut the fuck up. Read this book. Read this damn book. All right, Mr. Miracle, Tom King, Mr. Artist. Read that shit.
Before I move on to mine, I want to just kind of run down like the thing. You got an alien, you got a billionaire. Oh, you got Oliver Queen, another billionaire.
Oh, a teenager that got bit by a radioactive spider. A tech billionaire that just decides to make a mech suit. Fucker. You want to go down that road? A god from Norse mythology. A goddess from Greek mythology, I guess. But
You fucking fuck.
It's almost like it's all fictional and ridiculous.
You can't let me just have my point.
No, wait, no, go on. What do they have? What do they have? They got a billionaire?
What? An alien? What? Another billionaire? What? A god from the sea because he's like the king of Atlantis.
A Greek goddess?
Yeah. What? A Martian? A fucking Martian.
Fucking Martian. Oh, sorry, that deserves a... What? All right, let's move on. We got some... Well, yeah, you're...
Yeah, do you mind if I do mine?
No, fuck you.
You piece of shit. What? You son of a bitch.
You're a fucking choir boy compared to me.
Wow.
A choir boy.
Where's the what's the matter, Dylan? Do you have that? Find it. Find it.
I'm ballsy.
You gotta have like I think you have something from Total Recall, don't you? Like some Total Recall stuff. No. Learn your damn.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
No. All right.
All right, Tyler.
Now this is the plan. Get your ass to Mars.
Okay. That's our signal to move the fuck on. That's like getting played off the stage at the Oscars. All right. So my long box is Task. And I was sitting around yesterday, and my game is on Monday night, Vikings. I'm a big Vikings fan. And so I'm nervous and shit. And I'm like, well, I know I got to watch Peacemaker at some point. Wow. That was
I completely
spectacularly fucking bad. That was like, it was great.
I've never whipped that out of my life. I was trying to throw away.
To be fair, it had nothing in it, so it was going to like bounce no matter what.
I was
But
trying
you
to
didn't even hit it.
Time out. For context, I was trying to throw away an empty bottle of pop, a bottle of soda, whatever you want to call it. And I completely whipped the trash.
Just if there was somebody standing behind the trash can, they would have been like,
it would-
"What the fuck?"
It went perfectly over the top of it. Like,
It's like in the basement somewhere.
I was thinking, like, if I hit, because I was trying to hit the top hard enough that it would land in the, and I fucked that up. I sorry. I can't even say.
That was fucking great.
Talk, damn it.
And you're having a stroke because you can't talk. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
God. Dead air. That's a bad thing. Okay, so
Take a sip if you knew what.
why did you walk away when I'm taking a sip? Shit. Yeah, that can't wait. I gotta get the bottle now. It won't be
I'm
here
gonna
for
forget
days
about it.
and days. Yeah.
It's gonna get moldy.
So I'm sitting there Monday and I'm waiting to watch my show. I know I gotta watch Peacemaker, but I'm still really not into Peacemaker. So I'm like, okay. I go to HBO Max, and the first thing that comes up is this brand new. I've seen ads for it, this brand new this crime miniseries by the creator of Mayor of Easttown, which people have recommended to me. I've never seen it, but it's another whatever crime drama television miniseries. But it's Mark Ruffalo, who I love Mark Ruffalo. I mean, he's pretty much great and everything. And this new guy, Tom Pelphrey, I think I've seen him in other stuff, but he's got long hair and a really big, bushy, long beard. So I don't know if he didn't have the beard, if I would recognize him.
Bushy beard.
A big, bushy beard. One of the
I need that for a drop.
one of the most underrated jokes in that movie. He also had something that you have. What's that? A big, bushy beard. Yeah, great.
I need that drop.
Yeah, you fucking do.
That's for Christmas.
So I see this and I look at the first episode and Martha Plimpton's in it. She's fucking awesome. And
What else has she been in?
she's been in Goonies. She was in. Do you remember that show with Cloris Leachman?
Like I'm gonna know that. Like I'm gonna know. Anyway, just fucking talk
I'm
about
working
your.
on it. Okay,
Come on,
she was
Task.
also in. And she did.
Task.
She was in the show. I was watching the show Task, and Raising Hope. God damn it!
That's a good one. I like that show.
She was in it. She was the mom. She was.
Oh
she was,
yeah.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, the sister of the guy. I think.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
No, she was the mom. She was the mom of the. main
Oh
character.
right. She was the mom.
Garrett Dillahunt was her husband.
Yeah, he's cool.
I like that guy.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Back to my
Raising
long
Hope,
box.
good show.
Raising Hope. Weekdays.
That's my long box. Weekdays, I'd fact.
Weekdays. I'm back.
Same guy. Then it was same guy that did My Name Is Earl. Same creator.
Never watched that show. Didn't
Really
care
good.
for it. Yeah, I'm sure it was. A lot of people liked it. I like Jason
It's
Lee.
it's no fucking homicide on the street. Let me tell you. What is the name of it?
It's no news radio. Fuck you. Anyway,
no Law and
Task.
Order.
Anyway, Task.
Task.
So I'm bored and I don't want to watch Peacemaker, so I'm like, let me check this out. And I get
You
sucked into it immediately. And it is Mark Ruffalo plays a character who's clearly in administrative duties for the FBI. Tom Pelphrey plays this guy who's a garbage man. And they show their lives taking place. And Tom Pelphrey's character, you start to realize that he's maybe a cop, maybe an undercover cop, because they keep driving by this particular house and casing it, even though they're they're taking the garbage out, right?
Yeah. So
So they show him doing that a couple times. Then they show him picking up, telling their friend when it's going down, the place they've been staking out. And while that's happening, but Ruffalo's getting just drunk and having a very, very, very strained relationship with his, I want to say like 19 or 20-year-old daughter. And there's something about his son being sentenced, and his wife is nowhere around. So it's like, what's going on, right? And he gets called in, and you see the guy, Tom Pelfrey, and his buddies, they're outside the house one night, and then it cuts to Mark Ruffalo getting a phone call and, come into the station or come into the office when you get in, come see me. And it's Martha Plimpton's character, and she's like, well, we got a string of these robberies, these home invasions, and they're all drug houses. And what's happening is these gangs are thinking that the other gangs are doing it, but they're not. So people are getting caught in the crossfire. It's bad. So these guys just taking out these drug houses, they might think there's nothing to it, and they're just taking money from bad guys, but the bad guys are shooting at each other over this shit and killing innocents in the you see what I'm saying? So then you start to realize, oh, that's Tom Pelfrey's character.
Yeah.
And then the show, the first episode is about an hour and 20 minutes long. And there's a lot of character-driven moments. You start to realize that Ruffalo's son did something maybe to his wife, to his own mom. You don't know. He drops off a suit at the prison. Do you want to visit him? No. Just drop it off.
Huh.
He used to be a priest. One of his best friends is a priest and comes over, and he's just getting hammered with him. Well, the priest is having like a beer, and Ruffalo's getting hammered. But there's a lot of questions. It's a great character-driven show, and the main thing is with all of that stuff going on, at one point the bad guys hit a house that is supposed to be the big score, and it goes south. And that's all I'm going to say, and it's fucking crazy, dude. It is fucking crazy. Like you see, like as I've gotten older, content creators, and I do mean like, fictional shows and movies and stuff, they've gotten better at showing new ways to shock you with violence, if you will, because it's so prevalent, right? You have to kind of do different things with it. Like the Peacemaker show does a lot of different things with violence to make it
Especially
interesting.
this episode.
You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Like there's a lot of people who have made their bones by being very creative with violence, so that people are like, wow, that's really cool. Let's go see what, you know what I mean? So, in this 20-minute sequence is just, you don't often say like, wow, I've never felt like that during a scene, but it's pretty fucking crazy. And you have a lot of moments with Tom Pelfrey's character and his family. His brother is gone. His niece, who owns the house he lives in with his kids, there's a lot of dynamic going on there. His, again, Ruffalo's life and what's going on with that. You have a lot of that, and then you have this just powerful 20-minute, just very violent and intense fucking sequence right in the middle of it. And you can't tell by the end of it who you are rooting for more. Who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for Tom Pelfrey's character? Are you rooting for Ruffalo's character? And there is a funny part where Ruffalo collects his team, and I'll shut up after this. But one of the team members is this state trooper, and she's just standing outside, just cursing her ex-husband over a recliner. Like she keeps and she pretty much is just a big fuck up, is how the whole team looks at her. And when they get to the house after everything is done, and they after the intense sequence I'm talking about, they get to the house afterwards to clean up, do their cop work, whatever, investigative work, and she actually pulls some serious stuff and shows who she really is, which is kind of cool, because so you're like, oh wow, this character is not a complete fuck up like we were led to believe, half an hour ago. I'm very, very excited to see more of it. It's on Sundays at 9. There's only one episode out right now, but highly recommend it. I'm a big fan of character-driven dramas, especially. And to be honest, like, I'm not out for glorified violence. I'm just not out for that. But when it's done in a realistic manner, to me, the best violent sequences involve mistakes and involve, like, what the fuck just happened. Because that, as I understand it, I've been lucky enough not to be in very many violent situations, but the ones I have been, and as I understand it, most violence is sloppy and, you know what I mean? Like,
Sloppy.
well, most people don't plan it, right? Most of that type
Quick.
of violence is because you have a plan and then the plan goes south.
It's sudden and it's scary and it's
We've seen it a million times in movies and TV where, a robbery goes wrong, right? And you have to shoot, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So
Shit hits the fan.
Yes, I would just highly recommend this show. The shat hits the fan. Let's move on to some books.
No.
All right. Wait, do you want to do the show?
Tonight!
Wow, fucking A, man. Fucking A, man.
Yeah, we gotta do the show first.
Well, fuck me.
Okay.
All right.
That's not nice.
And then we'll lead right into the
need one for,
Peacemaker, Eagly Vigilante. What?
No. Trying to think of a funny drop to lead us into that.
Why don't you go all the way to the top?
If you're
Why are you
Tyler.
Are you ready for pain?
Yeah,
Are you ready for suffering?
yeah.
I could write a book about what you don't
God
know.
damn it. Not the right
And
segment.
I think you don't like this.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, before we move on to the TV show we're
know
about
what
to
you
talk
are?
about, Peacemaker.
You are the motherfucking Antichrist.
That's her back now. Just wanted to let you know that the Supreme Court has made it legal for people, ICE in California, to pull you over if you're brown.
Wow.
That's your dystopian update for the week of September 9th.
Drop your credentials at the guard's desk and get the fuck out of here.
You feel like that would
You should. Every one of you who thinks there's a problem with immigration should go look up in the 50s when America made it very, very easy and enticing for people from Mexico to come over and to work the fields so that people could move to the cities, and then go, why are we fucking punishing these people that 60, 70 years ago we wanted here, and then fuck off. Okay, next, are we talking about Peacemaker? Yeah.
So episode 3. I'm trying to think of the name of the episode, but anyway,
Doesn't matter. It's some stupid thing that James got like, look at this title. It's different from all the other show titles.
jeez, just coming in hot. 3 weeks in a row, he's just bitching about this show.
A man is only as good as his bird. Oh my God, just say Eagly fucking rules or something. What's your problem? What is your problem, Wordsmith?
He likes puns. Anyway, we did it in the first season. Better Goth dead. Okay.
I'm just so pissed.
So okay, what have been your issues with this show? I mean, you've spent 30 fucking minutes every episode bitching.
Wow. Come on, not 30 minutes.
No, it feels like it. I'm checking my watch. I don't even wear a watch. My point is,
That's more of a you
I don't
problem.
understand your issues with this show. Like I had some problems with the first episode. Thought the second episode was a little slow. I love the Tim Meadows stuff. I did like seeing Chris kind of like deal with the fact that like I've killed my dad, my brother, and myself. Kind of crazy. And like that, I love some of that stuff. But this episode, I think, really shines. I think this is, of the three, might be I might like it the best of the three that we have right now. I love. We'll get into that in a little bit with spoilers. I just kind of want to talk about general.
We're spoilers.
Fuck it, we'll spoil it.
Sorry.
I love the fact that Joel McKinnon comes back. And the scenes
Joel
that he's
Kinnaman?
Joel Kinnaman. How did I say McKinnon? Kate McKinnon. Joel McKinnon. Joel Kinnaman comes back.
Yeah.
No, let's talk about this. So,
sexiest man in America.
so how do you feel about the idea that Harcourt and Flags Jr. were potentially going to be an item before the Suicide Squad. And, well, it goes twofold.
He was also fucking the sorceress.
No, but see, this is what I think is interesting, is he did... everybody wants to talk about the David Ayer cut and everything with that Suicide Squad movie.
I don't care.
And, no, hold on.
Okay.
I know, I agree with you. I don't care either. But I do love the fact that James Gunn is still going to say to David Ayer, like, my movie was a sequel to your movie. Like people, because I think people don't view it as that. And James Gunn did say it was a sequel, and he even goes as far as canonizing Ayer's movie and saying like, maybe not that movie, but so much so that Empress was in it, and that she is a part of the DCU, and her relationship with
Enchantress.
I say Empress. Huntress. Who cares? That movie sucked ass. My point is,
girl.
My point is
fuck off.
I thought it was kind of cool that he did do that.
Let's not forget though, that Suicide Squad is memorable for a couple of things, and that is for introducing us to Harley Quinn.
And he kept her.
I can't remember her name. Fuck. God, the actress.
Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, which is awesome. Karen Fukuhara as fucking. Just forget it. Just
go on.
We're not. That's not what we're talking.
You go
about.
ahead.
We're talking about Peacemaker.
Fine. Go on.
No, because you're not gonna pay attention to what I'm saying. You're gonna look it up. I don't like it. I don't like talking to you when you're looking at your phone.
When you're loving me. And everybody wants to be your friend. I just want to tell you
stop.
That you are the
Can we just talk? I don't care about that movie.
Because you are so great. Katana.
Thank you.
Did you like my Simon?
No, I didn't at all.
Come on.
I hated every second of it.
You fucking loved it. Okay.
No, but I thought that was an interesting detail to have them have a relationship, which would make sense why she really fucking hates Chris in that movie and in the first season. It still kind of hates him in this season.
I don't know if she really fucking hates him. I mean, obviously she thinks he's a piece of shit for killing him, because he is a piece of shit for killing him. Let's be honest. Let's be real honest about this. Chris Smith was a piece of shit to kill Rick Flag
And that whole first season was him trying to redeem himself.
I think Rick Flag Sr. using the resources of an entire government department to fucking enact his revenge is pretty petty. I don't like that we haven't seen any
but Rick Flag Sr.
any physical representation of any of the Creature Commandos or any even mention of it in two fucking projects in the DCU, 3 or 2 by now. 2 other DCU projects, no mention of the Creature Commandos and what's going on with that.
I don't see why that's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, what are we doing? I mean,
Who should say it won't get mentioned later?
So let's do a big giant love story wrapped in. Let's do a basic love story, and then let's add a bunch of layers to it to make it seem cool. It seems. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like you're gonna fucking hate me. Do you remember how J.J. Abrams tried to remake A New Hope when he came back, when he started Star Wars? It feels like James Gunn, every time he does something, is like, I got to top myself. But he's really just doing the same thing over and over again.
I don't see how you can look at...
I love Vigilante.
I don't see how you can look
at
stuff. This show and say it's the
Judo
same
Master
as
is
Superman,
back.
But whatever.
Judo Master's back, which I'm super happy about. Tim Meadows,
or
we got
or even say it's the same as Guardians of the Galaxy.
Episode.
Maybe the Suicide Squad, because that's what it's really where it started. But whatever.
The Metaduck joke was great. Why are you so personally involved
because
with this?
I feel like I don't even get to talk about this show because half the time is you grandstanding about how much you hate it.
I just
and then they're like, oh, but I like it a little bit. No,
I
don't.
just let
say
you
you don't
talk
like.
about 20
No.
about how much you loved it, and
no,
then
I didn't.
Well, go ahead.
We don't even talk about the episode. It's just you griping about it.
Let's talk about the episode. I don't have a problem with that.
No, we're fighting on the show now. I'm mad at you. Because I thought, hey.
Should we back up and stand up out of our chairs?
Fucking, you pay attention to what I'm saying to you. No. I just don't understand why you don't like this. I just don't get it. Let
me state something really quick.
Sure.
I am enjoying it. There are many times when I'm smiling, when I'm laughing. I guess I don't know if I want to say the shine is worn off. I don't know. But
I understand.
That's basically where I'm at right now. Is I'm just kind of like it just feels like the same shit over and over again, wrapped up with different words and different violence and different fucking. I am so fucking tired of the goddamn. Hey, let's keep the modern hairband alive. Let's not, James. Let's fucking not, because that music is crap.
Hey,
you have the lyrics. I don't know if you do subtitles, but you have the lyrics, right? And those lyrics are fucking awful. Stop making music because you're awful. You're awful and you're terrible.
Which one?
All of them. They're fucking awful.
There's an Ozzy Osbourne song in this episode.
Yeah, there was, wasn't there?
There was.
Yeah, there was, wasn't there? I bet you he didn't even write it. I bet you he showed up at the fucking thing one day and they were like,
that's not true. I feel like Ozzy wrote
let's move on, dude.
This is why you just proved my point, by the way.
You're
No, I know.
You're asking me.
You
and James Gunn are asking me to fucking to go on the merry-go-round one more time. And I'm like, you know, what's different about it? And both of you are like, so much. And I'm like, okay, what? So much. Okay, what? So much stuff is different. You wouldn't believe the intro is so much different. It's like last year, but it's different. You know, do you get what I'm saying?
I wish we had a camera.
Do you get what I'm saying though? No. Nothing specific is being said about what's different. It's just it is different. Like, and I'm sitting there on the roller coaster. I'm like, this feels like the same fucking roller coaster.
What do you want different? I don't know. Fine, explain your fucking self. What do you want differently?
If you really want Peacemaker to be a huge part of the DCU,
time out. Why do you feel it's the same?
What?
What makes you feel like it's the same as the last season? Or the same as anything else?
It's the same situations, the same type. It just doesn't. It's not fresh anymore to me. It's not fresh.
Okay.
It's like breakdancing, you know? It's like, wow, I've seen that.
Could it be that you have an expectation?
Maybe.
That it... I don't know. I
don't know that I had any expectations for this, because to be really honest, when he took over and he was like, of course a Peacemaker Season 2 is coming, I'm like, hold up, you're doing Superman. Yeah. Oh, why are you doing... Why? Because you like John Cena a lot? Because to be honest, I don't think Peacemaker never needs to be a big part of anything DC related. I'm sorry, it's a stupid character. I love John Cena, and I love what he did in the first season. I love what he did in the Suicide Squad. But you can't tell me you're going to keep this character fresh. You can't fucking do it.
This episode, I think, was his best, too. I think this episode had the most depth to Chris, I think.
The whole sequence with the bomb stuff was great. All that
fight
shit.
sequence is cool.
All of that entire sequence. You know what, though?
The scenes with his brother are really good.
Could have done without the squelching, pencils in the ears. You stick it in, pull them up, and then that's done. You don't need to do this.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I love the scene on the motorcycle where the kids cry, "I love you, Peacemaker." He just keeps crying.
I actually.
Do they have a titty quota?
You know
on
what's
this
really
show,
funny?
By the way, do they have to show one pair of tits per episode?
To be really honest,
I
thought that one of the jokes was that because you saw the big rockets on it when he saw it in the garage.
Yeah.
I thought one of the jokes is that he didn't know how to use it and he would accidentally blow somebody up.
That would be funny.
And by the way,
because of the trailer has an explosion in the background.
When the person falls and just explodes, that was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the show is bad. I'm still gonna watch it.
But I'm just saying there's a lot of vitriol here.
I'm watching it more to be kept up. I like having a show that we talk about every week, and this is exactly the type of show we should be talking about. Task would not work for us. It's way too fucking long.
Let me. I don't know, man. I just think that. I don't hate it. I was just giving you shit.
I know, but I don't hate it.
Think that you're yucking my yum by not enjoying
pissing in your Cheerios.
But it is a little weird to me. I guess I'm not. Maybe because I am enjoying it myself. I just don't understand. But what I like about it this season, again, I think I still so far.
Yeah.
3 episodes in, I still think I prefer that first season more.
Yeah.
However, I'm willing to think that's going to change in the next 5 episodes because I think it's 8. And
how much was last It wasn't
It was-
last year, by the way.
It was 20. It was
Last
3 years
season,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
it was
last season.
The last one was 8.
Okay.
So I think they're gonna do 8 again.
Yeah.
But which I think is perfect. I think 8,
Sure.
8 to 10 is kind of the sweet spot. I feel like for hour-long shows.
And look, if you are going to give me a reason to bring Robert Patrick on screen again, I'm all for that.
Yes.
Okay? So don't think that I hate the show. I don't hate the show.
I would have preferred something.
Continue.
I would have preferred something with him in this episode, but I kind of like the idea of him being the elder hero.
Fair.
I mean, like, I'm old. I'm not going to show up every time. You and your brother can handle it, kind of thing. I think that's where we're going. I have my own theories on this dimension as well.
We both do. Same ones.
So I don't know.
You
if
tell it.
I don't know if he's going for the full on forever evil storyline from like the New 52.
Okay.
But I definitely feel like this dimension is an evil dimension.
We talked about this off the
they're
air.
empowering people love them, but they're still evil.
I feel
they're still
exactly
racist.
the same way because it's still very nationalistic because it's red, white, and
Yeah,
blue.
his color scheme is America.
Right?
Yeah.
Top trio, right? Okay.
It's the same white dragon. It's just the helmet's blue. It's
right,
the same.
which is still a scary costume for a hero, right?
Yeah.
Also, the Sons of Liberty, like, I started thinking, like, where are the other, like, superheroes,
Yeah.
metahumans, if you will?
Yeah. Where's the Justice League?
Right.
Which I understand for reasons why, like, just casting reasons or shit like that. Did you see the? And that's,
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, but where?
But if it's an alternate universe, you
where's
can
the
make whoever
where's
you
the
want.
Justice Gang? If we're gonna go that route, where's Guy Gardner? Where's Hot
Right.
Girl?
Thank you, James Gunn. If you're going to be in a different universe, and maybe that'll
And
happen.
you don't want to. And I understand that
moving
he doesn't
forward.
want to do shit with Batman and all that stuff
Sure.
yet. So why not?
I
just do
wasn't
that?
saying you have to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
Batman. Do like Plastic Man and like
Sure.
maybe the budget's not there. Right? Okay.
Or just or like a
Plastic Man.
throwaway hero,
Right. Yeah. Like a fucking
Blue
blue.
Beetle or some shit.
How many blues are there?
There are a lot.
Fucking shit. Blue Demon.
I can't wait
or
for
the Demon, Etrigan the Demon. You better fucking bring Etrigan the Demon in this Gods and Monsters shit because the dude who rhymes. Yeah.
I was gonna say only if he can rhyme the whole.
Yes, he has to. You got to get Snoop Dogg.
That
to write all of
character
his
is one of the weirdest,
lines.
coolest characters in DC.
It's so weird.
Jason Blood. That
Jason
poor,
Blood.
I can't die because I'm tired of this fucking demon.
And this demon rhymes, and I'm sick of it.
Every time he's like, "Hey man, let me out. I gotta fight," and then he's gonna say some stupid shit like he's saying a poem every time.
Hey man, let me out. I gotta fight.
I gotta-
I'm gonna kick your ass this night.
Yeah,
There you go.
I need to get out of you and kill them, dude. And you're not all winners.
You're not gonna be right.
I'm a sinner.
We
Fuck that.
are not finished talking about the show.
There's a couple other things I wanted to. First of all, yeah, Freddie Storma. Holy shit.
He's just great.
Why did you? Oh, where are my pants? Oh, I took them off, folded them, and
And
washed.
then the end credits.
But then the defense was just like, why? Why would you do that? Like, what the fuck? Well, yeah, Al. She's like, why do you encourage him? I just get sucked into the Adrian vortex.
Dude, I would too.
How many eyes they have? 2, because technically each eye. It's a trick question. Each eye is 2. You said that so confidently that I
Then I
checked
had to
my
look.
phone.
I had to check my phone. Yeah, it was good.
See, no, and I do get where you're there is that, and I think because it's 8 episodes, I think this is going to be like the crucial midpoint, and then
You know what I like?
the last 4 are going to be crazy because we're clear. Look, I love the way this episode ended.
You know what I'd like in this show? I would like an interaction between two characters that doesn't feel like it was pulled immediately from a fucking 80s fucking rom-com.
What do you mean?
Every fucking interaction between two characters is full of jokes and Gilmore Girls style fucking dialogue, dude. Fucking give me a break, James Gunn. Grow up and give me some real fucking character development, dude. Yes.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
It does. Hey, 16 candles again? Oh, wow. Come on.
He just can't fucking help himself. Like, he says something nice, and then he has to be like, "Whoa, this thing makes me mad."
Listen, I will never forgive him for the Guardians of the Galaxy or Ego. Ever. Ever. High Evolutionary. It's up there, dude. It's up there. It's fucking up
You
there.
liked
Dude.
his performance.
I didn't really like that guy either, too. What's your
You
deal?
didn't like him in Peacemaker?
He was okay in Peacemaker. I liked him in Peacemaker.
Also, fun fact, I was rewatching that first season before the second season.
Oh.
I didn't watch. I
I
watched.
didn't think to do that.
I watched a couple of the episodes. I didn't watch all of them, but there is
That's a
something I
lot.
noticed rewatching it. Excuse me. When Myrn is talking to Economos,
Mhm.
and he says, "I've never felt things before."
Yeah.
I'm like, he's like, "I feel." You never said I feel chilly. That he's saying that because he's a butterfly.
Yeah.
That whole time, and like
Yeah.
you don't. And then I was like, "That's so clever to do that there." And then when it's revealed in the next
See,
episode,
I think that would be really. Maybe it will restore my respect for James
I'm
Gunn
telling you, man.
if I rewatch the first season.
I'm telling you right
like
now.
all 8 episodes.
I'm telling you right now, Tyler. I think this 4th episode. Listen to me. Look at me. Listen to me. He's looking away like I don't want to do it.
No,
Based on how this ends with them raiding his house and he's coming out of the portal, he's clearly gonna have to go back in.
but we're gonna get more Tim Meadows next episode.
True. Who uses that?
Who uses a
my very
man's
funny disability against
very,
me?
very, very, very funny? I know that it is really, 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 really,
By the way-
really funny.
By the way, the thing where
But unfortunate. What?
episode 2's post-credit scene when I said I bet that was improvised, where he talks about because he goes in further depth about the 2 chicks that gave him a blowjob. Where he's like, 2
right.
chicks sucking my dick. He goes, Economist goes, what were their names? And he goes, Roberta and Boris or something like that. Like one, and he looks at it and goes, what were their hairs like? It was like one was a blonde, and he goes, the other one was bald, and he just bald, and he goes, like he didn't even say anything. He just gave him like a confident look, like, yeah. Tim Meadows, man.
Tim Meadows. Let's bring Tim Meadows
2
back.
bitches sucking.
While you were learning
My
about
favorite line
Pokemans.
from him on that, it was like, because of you, titties is in surgery.
Yeah, yeah. In critical condition.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, let's wrap it up. I love where this ends because we're gonna, and I think, like I said,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna spend
Bless me.
that next 4 episodes are gonna be mostly in that evil dimension or that other dimension. I
You
feel.
mean the next 5? Because that was episode
well,
3.
after and I think this next episode is gonna be like a crucial turning point to the rest of the season too. 5 episodes.
I have to admit. You know what? Also, I
we
really,
could actually record it on Thursday when it comes out.
I really don't like
next
the
week.
set. No, I have a scrimmage with the Bucks. Thursday night, the 11th.
Sorry, next Thursday.
I'll be out of town.
That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah. You with the
Yeah, because I'll be out of town too.
on the 11th or on the 18th.
Off the fucking air. Okay.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, there's so many people. Like,
I meant not this week's episode. Next week's
I
episode.
have to
the
admit-
18th is what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Next week's
I
episode.
have to admit, and I should admit that yes, I do have a predisposed issue with James Gunn for the Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh my
and
God.
Ego. He did Ego dirty.
I'm gonna do you dirty. Speaking of doing dirty, let's get to our the.
I thought it was our break time. Are we taking a break?
I could write a book about what you don't know.
All right, Tyler. We talked about the Peacemaker show. Let's talk about the Peacemaker comic book.
What's about it, Dylan? Pushing too many peacemakers?
Sorry, my dog was having an episode.
That was actually not his dog running around chasing his own tail. That was me.
Sloppy.
That was me dancing with my shoes and socks off, and I refuse to clip my toenails.
Because I'm wild, yeah.
See, that was a perfect drop. All 6 Superman films for $10. That's 5. That's 5. You're just giving me. You're giving me
Donner cut and
2 twice, you fuckers. All right.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker presents Vigilante, Eagly,
5 of 5.
double feature, 5 of 5. I don't really have much to say about this other than it's just fucking awesome. The art is great.
I loved
There's
how
a lot of sex involved. A lot of gore.
What's the matter, Dylan? Coming too much?
Coming too much. It's the
You know what?
It's the
So I'm coming
resolution.
day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right?
It's the resolution of both stories, and funnily enough, the second story
Should've been
is
first. Right?
But I
Because
like that they did it that way because obviously throughout the whole thing, the Eagly.
the Eagly story is separate because it's him
Yeah,
and
but it's
Peacemaker on
Peacemaker.
vacation.
Yeah, it's Peacemaker. I mean,
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting about the book, but other than that, 5 stars, no notes. Yeah, I thought it was really
It was an enjoyable
fun
book. I thought
It was a fun little thing to
I thought the whole
throw out
sequence
to the kids.
of Chris arriving back
Yeah, that was
Evergreen,
funny.
and then getting all the messages and being like, "Oh fuck." He actually, so then he
I like
showed
that
up.
all the covers of the series were really funny. Like this one, it has Peacemaker's back,
Lick me.
and you see Vigilante and both Vigilante and Eagly like reaching in to lick him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the art is great in both stories. The humor is on point. The gore is on point. I mean, the violence is on point. It's just it's a fun book. If you didn't get a chance to read it, I'm sure they'll do a trade.
Yeah.
And
I love the part where he's like, but the good is you nailed it. You got him, Vig. Here's the controller, and it starts to say, "I'm the executioner of this robot," and then he crushes its head immediately. Like, yeah, good job, buddy. You did it. And then it is just funny. And then the chick finally fucks him, and he's not good at sex. So just good, crazy guys don't fuck good. Yeah, it's a silly throwaway story. Clearly, just like a companion piece to the show. I really, again, Mitch Gerads, he also did the Mr. Miracle book I talked about earlier. His art is really so.
It
good.
looks
like it's from the show.
One of my favorite things about the great artists to me can change their style slightly. Just flipping through the Mr. Miracle book, the art is different from the art style he uses is different from this, but they're both really, really. I really dig the art styles, both of them. But there's a slight difference. I like it when artists, but it looks like he's doing a bunch of different styles in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But within 9 panels, because it's like a 9-panel grid, pretty much the whole book, which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Very Watchmen-esque. Yeah.
That's cool. Next up is The Mortal Thor #1. Now, we made a big deal, and both of us are the same of it. Did you burp?
I burped away. But
Wow,
I did burp.
I thought you just said God.
God. Like that.
Sure.
God.
We both talked about it. Oh, God, Thor's killed again. Right?
Yeah.
I wanted to see what else Ewing's got up his butt, because his farts ain't smelling so good anymore, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They were smelling like roses. Now they're smelling like shit.
Now they're smelling like shit.
I'm just kidding.
Wait till we talk about Green Lantern next week.
I don't want to.
Neither.
Why did you do that? I don't care about that book.
Oh, by the way, I can care about any of this shit.
Yeah, we are. Uh-oh.
We will
We
not.
got an invader.
Uh-oh.
Well, hold on. Before we do anything else.
Right. Next up is The Mortal Thor.
Sucked. Just kidding.
So we're both of the same mind. We're like, oh, yeah, you kill Thor, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And there's a giant splash page ad for Age of Revelation Overture. Who fucking cares?
We already talked about that.
I'm not gonna buy 19 books a month for your stupid fucking crossover.
You want to know about the
And the status quo will be restored at some point. Fuck you.
in 5 years. Some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. So the first page is these guys are beat up, and there's a hammer in the foreground with a hand, and it's this guy, and he's like, "What the fuck? Who are you?" Go to the next page, and it's this guy watching TV, and there's these two guys, and they're talking about where do gods come from, and they go, like that fellow with the hammer, the founding Avenger. Beta Ray Bill, thank you. And it's just this weird, like, Thor doesn't really exist. And this guy, he's got long blonde hair, and he's pretty muscular, and he's tall, and he's trying to plug his hot plate in, and there's no such person as...
Because it's like, well, he took his inspiration from human myth. Like, what, Beta Ray Bill did. And
So
then,
he took his, he takes his hammer, and he's walking out, and he meets his thing, and I remember clearly 3 things about myself. For first, I know my name is Sigurd Jarlson. For second, I know I work with a hammer. And for third, I know New York is my best city in the world.
He also mentioned, there's also times that he's speaking Swedish.
Yeah. So he's just like, I don't know what happened to me. Somebody gave me an apartment key. They go outside, and clearly Loki is sitting there with red hair. It's a Loki manifestation of Loki, and she's kind of a girl. I don't know, whatever. But she's fucking with him and his neighbor, and he ends up going to this place where he saw something about work.
Yeah. And he thought, like, oh, this must be where I work or whatever. So he goes there, and then he finds out that he's crossing a picket line, and he's working for a bunch of strike busters.
Yep.
They're like, well, they're replacements. And they keep saying, like, hey, you just signed an NDA, and you just get over here and do your paperwork. And people are like, is this legal? Because he has a whole thing where he's like, I'm not going to work at a job where I'm taking away work from other people. You know, pretty much like, I'm not going to be a... So even Thor says no to being a fucking union
right.
buster.
And so he basically walks and he takes a bunch of
so
people with him.
yeah,
The guy
like,
gets all pissed.
They're like, fuck you, this isn't
Sends his
legal.
enforcers after him. And they go try to get him. And it's raining and thundering and lightning and stuff. And Thor just basically beats the shit out of him.
Apparently in a biker gang called the Thunder Gods.
Oh.
Because that's mentioned at the end of this where they reference... it's on the like tease for the next episode thing. They mentioned the Thunder Gods. I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. But yeah, so they're like, you hear that? There's lightning. That means Thor wants this. Thor wants us to pretty much, kill this guy. So a fight happens... And he beats the shit out of him.
Like, there's a bunch of really funny...
Oh, one of my favorite parts is when he hits the guy and he throws the hammer and it takes him out, and then he tries to go get it, and the guy's like, what, do you think it's just going to come to you, return to you? And then he just jumps up and hits that guy, and then in that moment of taking it, he grabs the hammer. And it was just like a funny little gag of like, of course Thor would try and call it back. But, yeah.
But he says, tell him that Thor's coming. Al Ewing, writer, Pasqual, Ferry, artist. Art is pretty interesting.
Well, what did you think of the book?
I don't know what we're doing. It said, like, hey, somewhere the Thunder Gods were hired to make trouble for Roxxon strikers. Now they're getting targeted where they live. Somewhere in the city, the man with the hammer is getting to work. And it's like, what? I'm interested to see where this goes. So, little background. Back in the 80s, a kind of a spin on Don Blake. For a while, he didn't have he didn't have a human identity, Thor. For a long while, after Don Blake, went away, he didn't have one. So, what happened was he took on what he would do is he basically made like a Superman disguise. He was still Thor, but he put his hair up in a ponytail, and he had a beard, so he kind of blended in. He had glasses, and his name was Sigurd Jarlson, and he was a construction worker. And actually, during that time is where Frog Thor comes from. Throg. That whole thing where Loki turns him into a frog. And that is Walt Simonson at his fucking finest, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I thought it was a pretty serviceable first issue. I thought there was, I liked the fight with him and the biker gang guys. But
yeah, and Al Ewing certainly knows how to get a story started quickly. What the fuck, Green Lantern? Jesus.
And I thought it was a pretty entertaining issue, but I'm not like. I don't know. You're like, I think you'll like it. I'm like, no, I thought it was entertaining, but it's just like I don't really. I know he's gonna become a god again. Like I know,
right? Exactly. Yeah. Like at some point, he's gonna lose his amnesia,
and he's gonna somehow call that hammer, and there's gonna be something where that's actually Mjolnir or some shit.
I absolutely every point agree with you.
But
I just
to
to
be fair, Jason Aaron did I should give more of a chance to Al Ewing because Jason Aaron's run had elements in it where Thor doesn't lift can't lift the hammer or because he's not worthy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that shit was awesome.
Yeah, so there's been stuff like that in the past recently. So I'm willing to give Al Ewing a fair shake at this, but it's also
dude, his Immortal Hulk was fucking chef's kiss, dude.
But yeah, it's just like I said at the end of you and I both said at the end of the day, we all have to have a fucking status quo because he's gonna get his abilities back, and Thor will be back by the time Avengers Doomsday comes out next May. Boom.
Yeah,
I just fucking told you what's gonna happen.
So wait a second. So it was August, I believe. That issue 1, so August, September, October, November, December, January, February, April, May. That's 9
March.
issues.
You missed March, I think. You said February, April, I think.
August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So 10 issues? Issue 10?
Great
is what
issue
we're
10.
saying?
I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Book it.
You're so jaded and cynical, man.
One World Under Doom. Dr. Doom brings back Thor. Some stupid shit because Thor's a doomsday.
You should have seen your face.
Synergy, folks.
I wish I could see that. I wish I could have
I hate
recorded
Disney
that.
so much. I hate them. I want that book.
I fucking hate them.
Also, did you hear about Warner Brothers firing
Oh, Jesus. Zaslav?
the Beast Boy voice actor after he got diagnosed with Parkinson's?
Why?
Because they're an evil fucking corporation. That's his. Look, that's his words that he was fired after he was diagnosed with Parkinson's. I don't know if that. Like, I don't know that. Like, if they fired him because of that, he's claiming that. I don't know, but it's. I wouldn't put it past them. Is what I'm saying.
Absolute Wonder Woman number
I trust
11.
his story.
I
couldn't remember.
While I think this dollar extra cover is fun,
that one's so much.
This
better.
one's so much better.
Yeah.
I want to tear it off every time I get one of these and throw it at them at the comic store and say, I don't want
this one.
I want this one.
This for $5.
Fucking fucks.
All right, so Wonder Woman.
Number 11.
Absolute Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Excuse me. Kelly Thompson, Hayden
Sherman.
The art. So we're still in the maze, and then this is the sequence where that Diana finds another Amazon in Io, who I was reading it too quickly, and I thought, wait a minute, she Hippolyta, I think is how it's pronounced. Hippolyta is how I always heard it. All right, I don't know. Anyway, I was wondering if it was her, and I read that on the page before I actually got to it, so I was like, wait, that is. Oh no, she's just referring to her. But so yeah, we finally see another Amazon, and she explains like I was with Cersei in the the underworld.
Slow down. First of all, she's in the maze and she's having the hallucinogenic stuff going on, and she figures it out. And can you understand me, Science Man? And she's like, okay, go to the opening, throw some painful screams, and then she looks over at this thing kind of swirling in the air, and you see the title page, As My Mother's Made Me, part 4 or 5. Then we get the when she was a girl. What? Why are you all mad? I'm not. When she was a little girl, and this is one of my favorites. So she's like asking the goddess, why are you always angry? And she's like, I'm not angry, I don't understand you, and honestly, I do really understand you, but you are the best of us. Like, you are not like me. You are clever in a way that I am not. You are kind and compassionate in a way I do not even comprehend. You are creative and take a long view while I am often impatient. You are the best of all of us. So then what she has to do, and she has to take the stone and make the Hydra love the stone. And then she throws it into the river, and then she's like, no, bring it back to me, no magic. But the Hydra, yes, the Hydra. Remember what we said about choosing the right weapon? It can be everything. And she says, I remember. She goes, and Dave comes back, and she finally comes back, brings the stone.
But just the panels on that.
Oh,
just the art.
Art is just gorgeous.
Of them waiting.
Where are you? And she's like, here you go. And here's a stone. And she picks it up again and starts going back into the sea. And she's like, where are you going? The Hydra and we made a bargain. I let her keep my axe until I bring it back to her. And she's
the same axe as she has in the maze.
Right. She doesn't have any. Yeah, founding cap. She said, you said choose the right weapon. The right weapon was a bargain.
Yeah.
I love this book so much. So she finally finds.
I am getting. As well as that was a nice story, I am getting to a point where it's like, we get it, Kelly Thompson. We get it. Wonder Woman's great. She's a great person. We got that. I just feel like sometimes I just feel like that she drives that home a lot in all these 11 issues. No, it's the James Gunn-ness of it, if you want to get to that.
Now you just
Let's tell another
Now you
parrot.
just seem petty.
No, let's tell another parable about how great of a person Diana is. If we didn't get it from the last 10 issues, that she was such a great person.
She finally meets another Amazon, Io, and she's got the entire maze tattooed on her. She brings them into this place where they've built up all of these survivors of the maze, have built up kind of a little area. And they go and find where the door is so she can get everybody out. And then she has to go back and she has to find what is it? I am incomplete and cannot aid you, and if I complete you. And I can't remember what it is, but it's crap. Yes.
I just think that
She fights Clea, and there's this thing around her, and she gets stabbed by Clea, and then they find they show the lady that Diana had sent back, and they're putting her in the water, and she's clearly like a psycho, like fish person.
Siren.
But first, she goes and she takes out the spear and throws it back down the hole, and Clea's like super pissed, and she holds out her hand. And this thing comes up and turns it back into
a trident.
What are we looking at here? What do you think? What is the thing here?
I have no idea.
I like
have
it.
No clue.
I like it.
My thing with
but
the
I'm wondering if this is a clue to maybe. Have we heard anything about new Absolute books coming out? Because it's been about another year.
I don't know. Are you thinking it's an Aquaman thing? Is that what you're trying to imply? Because I don't think it means anything other than that she
It's just a sprite.
spoke with that sprite and made a bargain to like tie it back to that story from her childhood.
That works.
But no, the thing with the story from her childhood is like I do feel like sometimes these books can get formulaic, where it's like
kind of like TV shows.
Yeah, and you're also like, wait a minute. This is a long-running series.
Now
it's a long-running series. It's almost like this is going to become formulaic.
I'm totally fine with it because I still love it.
No, I do
in
too.
the same way that you love Peacemaker, and while
it's still a great issue,
you can see why it's still a great comic. I can see why Peacemaker is still a great show, but there are reasons. We both have the same reasons for kind of being, for lack of a better term, over it.
I mean, it's a cool.
You know what I mean?
I love the artwork, and it was really cool.
Yeah,
and I liked it, and I understand.
I totally get it, man.
And I understand the logic behind it.
I think you're fucking crazy, but I get it. I guess.
I just think there's a lot. I don't know. Like I forgave it in my opinion in the first few first however many issues, like the first few of them, because it's like it makes sense because it's world building and you have to explain how your Wonder Woman is different and all this other stuff. I just feel like that part, I was like, I don't think I needed that to know that she's smart enough to know how to bargain.
Okay.
You've done enough in the last 10 issues to
I'm
illustrate
excited
that.
to see all 3 of the series are about to drop their 12th. Batman, Superman, and I brought you Superman 11. And we've just reviewed Absolute Wonder Woman number 11. So all of the original Absolute books are about to drop their annual issue, if you will. Don't they have annuals coming out?
Yeah.
Why?
Daniel Warren Johnson is doing the Absolute Batman.
Holy
annual.
fuck.
I told you that.
I better get... I'm going to ask Sean tomorrow if that's on my pull list, if the annuals are also... You know what I mean?
I like what Dragata does, but I would love to see.
Oh,
Daniel
dude, are
Warren
you kidding me?
Johnson's, Batman.
Oh, the new guy too is fine. I'm fine with the new guy.
Yeah.
It's not
No,
new anymore.
I think I'm interested. I'm glad that we're getting out of the maze. I think my thing is I'm kind of just. I don't think I felt like her first story arc was more interesting than the maze, in my opinion. But we'll see. I could be wrong because who knows? Maybe by issue, what is it, 12? I'll probably feel differently about it. All right. Main event time.
Martian Manhunter,
The best of the bunch.
number 6. Last we saw John Jones, the cop, he was about to get cut up by these fucking douchebags, and Bridget and Tyler, his wife and kid, were about to get robbed or worse. And so basically what happens is, I mean, at some point, basically he lets out the Martian, I guess, is the best way to describe it. And
so
he just
finally just gives in to
and he takes care of the dudes that are trying to cut him up, and he's got to get home because the dude
gone crazy.
The dude who was attacking now has just a giant white ball for a head. Yeah. And so
phasing through walls and
right, it's crazy shit. So John literally somehow figures out a way to transport through his head to the house, and he starts fighting the guy.
Well, he can only do that because the Martian lets him do it.
Right.
Like that's why he can he's the only reason he can touch him is because he's with them. He has the Martian with him.
Then you see that there's a lot of people outside the house with white balls for heads. And the Martian decides to fight the white Martian, and it's crazy because it's very abstract. While the cop is fighting the white head guy on the ground, the Martian and the white Martian are fighting up above. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
it's so fucking weird.
All over they're just shapes, but they kind of. So this is the first time we get more of an explanation of what exactly the book is trying to do with Martian Manhunter. And essentially is saying is what happening is John is able to see the White Martian and the Martian Manhunter fighting while everybody can't because he can see into the abstract.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's so bizarre and strange and awesome that like they're saying that the Martian Manhunter and the White Martian are like in this abstract dimension. Much.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool.
So all these people
and that's why the book looks like it does.
All these people start barging into the house, and he's like, I'm not going to let anybody get by. And he's about to get shot, and Bridget shoots the guy who's about to shoot him. She's like, we're a team, John. And this is where we see like Tyler being involved.
He's eating the chocolate.
Yeah, the Chocos, the Oreos, whatever.
The dangerous Oreos. That turn you into the White Martian.
And John figures everything out. He takes care of everybody. The Martian breaks the White Martian spell. Kills him, sort of.
So, yeah, the dude gets shotgun blast. Oh, by the way, one of the best parts is when his wife was like, he's saying like all this stuff, and she goes, I'll make sure to write that on your gravestone, and shoots him. And his head blows off, but it's in that white circle, and he keeps like phasing through shit. I thought that was really cool. No, I really love this episode or this issue, especially the part at the beginning when the guy's cutting him up and he says "Dark Side is," which is really cool because first of all they in the last issue they mic drop.
Yeah, and he's like, Bridget, I want to tell you everything. I want us to be partners. No more secrets. I swear. And then we see.
But I wanted to show you something because
I want you to know who I really am.
It's just funny how like when he does so it ends. Issue 6 ends like issue 1.
Mm-hmm.
We have to hold it up to the light.
Yeah,
but
it's so fucking cool.
What fucking made me like, wow, this is how serendipitous life is. Sometimes I was reading this book, the Mr. Miracle book.
Yeah,
and there's a popular phrase in DC about Darkseid. It just says Darkseid is.
Yeah.
And throughout this Mr. Miracle book, there's panels that just say Darkseid is, and then the guy in the beginning of this book, and the first thing or the last thing that said in the last issue is Darkseid is, and then the first thing in this book is Darkseid is. So I love the idea that we're building towards. But then my question is, because the whole point of the absolute universe, if I remember correctly, with the all-in absolute thing crossover,
Sure.
The absolute universe is a universe that has been created by Darkseid.
Yes.
Because Darkseid never got to create a universe. That's what he always said he wanted. He wanted his own universe. So, are we saying this is how we're going to start doing the Justice League somehow? Are we going to just branch? Because none of these guys have interacted yet.
No.
None of them. So
there's been very
and we're mixing and matching villains because now Ra's al Ghul's fighting Superman, Batman's doing his shit with Bane, Wonder Woman's stuck in a maze. I was giving. By the way, I have no issues with that flashback. I was just fucking with you about the whole Peacemaker thing because I'm still mad about that.
Why are you mad at
You
me?
have to like everything I like 100%. That's how the show works. No, I first of all,
second of all,
like 14th of all, I texted
and
you.
C,
I texted you after I read it. I was like, I fucking love this book. Incredible pace. Like, holy shit, that book moves. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, all this shit's happening. And it does feel like the climax of one arc. And now from 7 to 12, we're going to get the next arc and what this is really going to mean. I am so interested to be like, is this why Deniz Campbell was given 12 issues of this?
Deniz
like,
Camp.
Deniz
Camp.
No.
It's not Campbell.
It's Bruce Campbell. Deniz Camp, is this why he was given 12? Was like this team was given 12 issues because they're like, we want Martian Manhunter to kind of bring in Darkseid somehow? I don't know.
We don't know.
But I think all of the Absolute books have been. I think we keep saying it, but I think this time, I think this last issue and this issue for you has kind of made you see where I am, where I'm like, no, I really love Martian Manhunter. Yeah. I really like that book.
Well, the art is enough for me to read it every month.
Flash and Green Lantern, you and I are this kind of the same boat where I'm like, I don't really care that much about them. And the Trinity, of course, are great. So
can I just say, like, for next week, a little tease for next week. Green Lantern, Absolute Green Lantern number 6, finally starts to explain itself. I didn't say it was good. But once you read it, I want to see what your reaction is and see if you're like, oh, okay, maybe let's keep going. Because
I'm going to say no.
You still got to read it.
No, because if you're not space cops, then it's Green Lantern, and I ain't interested. Take the most interesting thing about Green Lantern and just take it away. Fuck you, Al Ewing. You dick.
Also, it's not Hal Jordan.
I'm kidding, by the way. I actually do. You know what? I think, like, the meme about you hating Rob Liefeld's kind of me with Al Ewing, but I actually like Al Ewing's books. Rob Liefeld is a shitty writer. I don't.
He's a shitty writer.
Shitty writer, shitty person. Not a fan.
Can't drop.
So next week, you're gonna be out of town.
Yes.
I'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try and do a remote pod.
Mm-hmm.
We've never done one like that. It'll be interesting.
Yes, it will.
It'll be your birthday even. We're gonna do. Oh man, it's your birthday too. We gotta do something special.
My 50th birthday.
On the pod.
On the pod.
We said
Tyler's blowing
So
up.
by the way, Peacemaker doesn't go live. Ooh.
Till 9.
Ooh, you know what we should do?
Huh.
Yeah, I think it's like 8. 7 or 8.
What about what?
What we should do, watch it
Uh-huh.
and record on Thursday and have like a reaction to it. Like we just watched this. Here's our honest opinions on it. If you want to do, we'll see how it works. Because, well, it'll be hard to coordinate that when we're in 2 cities, and we should do this off the air. It's the end of the episode. So fuck you. Yeah, no,
So we'll talk to you next week.
Fucking
get off the goddamn air, you fuck. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.